Don't you think your pet deserves a special treat without all those ingredients you can't pronounce? Your pet deserves the best source of ingredients. I agree. That's why Hound House Treats is established to give your pet the best all-natural handcrafted treats packed with flavor. Try our chicken, turkey, and our pink salmon jerky. These products are 100% natural and USDA certified. It's prepared without no added hormones or steroids, no growth-promoting antibiotics, no artificial ingredients, flavors, or preservatives. Grain-free. Don't cheat your dog nutrients. Treat your dog to a healthy snack at www.houndhousetreats.
You are now tuned into 2111 Radio Show, hosted by our program director, Derrick Scott.
Welcome, everybody, to the 2111 Radio Show. As you know, I'm your host, Derrick Scott, and we have a special guest by way of Zimbabwe. But right now, he's living in the UK. We're going to bring him on right now. His name is Ron Assassin. We're going to get him in here right now and get this conversation started. Let's go. What up, bro?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on?
Welcome
Thanks
to
for
my
the
show,
opportunity.
man. Yeah, man, listen, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? This is some worldwide stuff we're about to happen right here. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you coming to our show today.
Yeah, no doubt.
So tell everybody, basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a backstory because I do have a backstory about you, right? So
Yeah.
the barrier as far as in music, what made you want to get into music? Was it something from this? What is that? What does that mean to you right now?
Yeah. That means everything, man. Because way back when I was growing up, like in Zimbabwe, like there was hardly any like hip hop. So people were more into like local music.
Right.
Reggae was more popular than hip hop.
Okay.
And a bit of dancehall. So, but for my age, when I was in high school, I got one of my guys, like he had the Doggy Style tape. So he started playing. I'm like, oh, I like how this flows, how it sounds. So I just started vibing on the sounds, and I got hooked in it. So ever since I listened to these tapes, I started looking for more hip hop, as to opposed to any other music. Jiza, the Liquid Souls was one of the first tapes I listened from Wu-Tang. I was like, I like this vibe. So, but back then it was the cassette tapes.
Yeah.
So one of my mans, he had the tape, but like sometimes the radio chewed the tape.
Right.
So it got stuck. So my friend got upset. Was like, you know what? The radio chewed the tape. I'm gonna check it. I was like, no, man, this is Jiza. Let me have it. I'll patch it up. So I managed to patch it up and started playing it in my house. So ever since then, it started growing up. Started fishing for more hip hop, Canibus, KRS One. It started growing from there.
Oh, so you talking about this guy?
Yeah, man, that's my favorite rap of all time, right there.
Really?
The teacher.
Yeah, that's the teacher right there. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny. Like I said, it's hard for us to catch on to you guys' music because it's a language barrier.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but you guys take the time out, and that's what I appreciate. That you took the time out to actually listen, study, and then say, you know what, this is something that I want to do. So congrats to you on that. And I heard this guy, actually, you like this guy as well.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Canibus. Actually, Canibus, one of the first rappers that made me want to write. So when I was listening to Canibus, like on, I think Beast on the East with the Lost Boys, his pen game, and it sounded like he had some crazy passion, and you are serious about his art. So his pen game, his metaphors, his punchlines made me feel like I need to write my own rhymes, because he was hungry for it.
And you did, and you have. You're actually making a name for yourself in the United States. You understand what I'm saying? People starting to respect your pen game.
Yeah, trying, man. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So now I do have somebody. I have a picture Do you know this man right here?
From here, no,
Okay. Who's
no.
Silver? That's Silver King.
Oh, Silver King, yeah.
So yeah, that's Silver King. He's an artist. And from what I heard, he influenced you a lot to make your actually first song. Is that correct?
Yeah, but I think it's a different Silver King though.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another artist in the UK called Silver King.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah, because when I was listening to his art, his raps, then I was like, you know what? This guy is also in the UK, and I
Yeah.
was like, how? Because then I'd never recorded any proper song. You know, like used to write rhymes, recite the rhymes, but I've never been officially making the songs. So when I
Right.
used to watch his videos, I'm like, this guy is doing good. So you know, I need to go in the studio and make my own track.
Yeah.
So it gave me the motivation. So back then, I used to work in this charity company. It used to deal with people in the gangs, like in the UK, like
Of
in
course.
Brixton, Camberwell. So part of the program, they had a studio. So some of the guys in the streets, we invited them to come to the studio to record their own tracks so that they can be, you know, come off the street and, you know, be indoors and, you know, trying to be constructive. So we kind of had a free studio. So that's how I ended up recording my first tracks.
Okay.
Yeah. So once I recorded my first track, you know, I got reasonable, you know, motivational feedback. So it started growing from there.
Okay. So I actually, if I'm not mistaken, I did some digging.
Yeah.
I did some digging, and I think I have a song from way back. I think it's like 11 years ago. We're gonna play that a little bit of it just to give people the chance to hear Rhyme Assassins. I actually think this is one of your first songs you recorded. Let me
Yeah.
see if I'm mistaken or not. All right. So we're gonna put it on, and then we're gonna come back with you. All right. So
Yeah,
here
no
it goes.
doubt.
Here we go. Let's see. Can I get this?
Yeah. Rum Assassin. Nameless. 263. T-Nice, what's the deal? Check it out. Watasvika chisuka madhara avotanga kuuchira sepasvika presidente chipanzi chakawanda sendrama yachiyangu magero wachitamba pantanga kuranamba hanzuri gamba skurepa ndikutotanga hit after hit is maram chingokanda indi nenge tsotso maram ndinongofaisa mahera zachifona senare ndongokanta temwanzobata kuzafaka ndibata ini ndongoshuwira chigaro chakakwirira hapana chekumirira kunyura ndongofirira ram kana hook ndati zvese kutapirira aiwazipiwa sesoseji yakatsvirira indoshanda nesimba zvandakudikitira mafanzo bouya ndongonyura chviringa meso kunava katibo of course it's anotograph. My name is Rum Assassin, nickname polisi nekuti pamabita kutoflowa semukuwe.
Yo, that's hot. That's hot, by the way. Let me tell you something.
No, thank you.
Yeah, that was 11 years ago, bro. That's
crazy.
Yeah,
that was actually my first official track out.
Exactly.
So we're in a group, two of us, like with my man T-Nice. So like, you know, we needed like each one to make a solo track. So that was my one. It's called Poker.
Yeah, that's hot. I like that. And like I said, you studied your craft. You could tell you studied your craft because now the music that I'm hearing from you now is like so much. It's elevated.
It's getting better, yeah.
It's getting a lot better, and your English is getting really good to a point where, you know, I hear a little bit, you know, but it's more. I can understand everything you're saying.
Yeah.
In your rhymes, you got a lot of punchlines. You do a lot of punchlines. I've noticed it. So yeah, you definitely sharpening your pen skills. So that song actually, like I said, 11 years ago, and I do have another song to play, but I want to get back into the beginning. Like I said, how was it writing music? How was it writing lyrics in our culture? Because it has to have been difficult. It had to have been difficult You understand? For you to actually change over and say, you know what, I want to do this. And do you guys know English very well out there, or is y'all just have, because the language barrier is different. I just want to know, is a lot of people in Zimbabwe, do you know English?
Yeah, because Zimbabwe was like an English colony. So like back in Zimbabwe, like the whole education system, we are actually taught in English.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. So but as much as people understand English, but if they're not really into hip hop, they always say things like but the rhyming is too fast, we can't really catch what they're saying. So unless you're like a hip hop head, like you into the music, you like most of them. Like I got my uncles, they like kind of like hip hop, but they're like, oh, they have to like sit down and listen carefully what trying to catch the words. But like if you're a hip hop head, you just need to press play and you're catching everything. But but it takes time to get there, because I remember even myself listening to Canibus, KRS One. Like years later, you'll be like, oh, so the lyrics I used to recite were actually wrong. You actually say this, so some of the stuff you catch it a bit later, but that's what it's kind of like. But but nowadays, like the hip hop game is growing. There's many of the young ones like listening to hip hop, so it's definitely up there at the moment.
Oh yeah, and caught on. We got this song called it's on our station right now. It's called Rhyme Assassins. It's called Rhyme Apostles.
Yeah.
And when I first heard it, MJ, shout out to your publicist, MJ.
She's on the grind. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she definitely sent that to us. And it's been playing for like a good month and a half now on 2111 Radio and be getting good views.
Yeah.
So salute to that. But I have another song. Now, I'm going to play this song because I think it was 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I'm going to play it, and then you explain what you was trying to get out of this track as far as in the writing process. Is that okay?
Okay, yeah.
All right, so we're going to play this song, and then we're going to come right back with my man, Rhyme Assassin. Let's go.
Yo. This goes out to anybody who's ever been through hard times, man. Never give up on your dreams, man. Zimbabwe, that's how we do, man. Check it. Yeah, come on. Pick my life up, pick my life up. Give me the strength to keep on holding on. Pick my life up, pick my life up. Dear God, I took my heart out and tore it apart. Life is simple like that. Man, I'm heartless when it comes to this art. I do everything I put my mind to. You should do the same too. Never give up on your dreams, even when it seems like you're stuck and days going darker. Keep your head up, my friend, and fight to the end. I know it's hard sometimes, you feel like you wanna give up, but never give up. My nigga, keep living it up. Yo, believe it is tough, man, I been living it rough all my life, but I kept on going, kept on flowing, never slowing down for no one. Kept growing, never knowing what tomorrow gon' bring. I'm hoping to sing a blessing for everybody who's willing to listen. Time to think without restrictions. I'm facing my own fears tonight. Dear God, I'm sorry, I'm lonely. I opened this door, now I can close it. I'm slowly sinking, thinking the worst. Pick my life up, pick my life up. Give me the strength to keep on holding on. Pick my life up, pick my life up. Dear God, I pray. Never hold me down, I'll never be a clown. I'm never gonna quit, man, I'm never going down. Man, I never fear, God, I never fear. God, I never fear, God, I never fear. God, I never fear, God, I never fear. They can hold me down, but I'll never fear. God, I never fear, God, I never fear. I got you close to my heart, man, I never fear. Yeah, pick my life up, pick my life up. Give me the strength to keep on holding on. Pick my life up, pick my life up. Dear God,
Yo.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. There was no language. There was no language barrier there, bro. That's hot. That's
No,
hot.
thank you, thank you.
I'm
Much
feeling it.
appreciated.
So yeah. So how long ago was that song? I think it was like 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Between two.
Yeah, but actually the track I think it was even recorded like maybe 4 years ago. But
Okay.
like half the time, you always have those extra stash of tracks recorded but not put out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so but back then I just thought, like let me put this out. Then we put it out. Um, yeah, but it's actually in an old song like 4 years back.
Okay.
Me and my mentee Nice recorded.
Wow. So yeah. So, what did you want to get out of that song? Because you wrote it, and what was the message basically you was trying to give in that song, that particular song?
So basically there's a saying called never downgrade your dreams to meet your reality, but
Okay.
upgrade your conviction to meet your destiny. So,
Mm.
it was just one of those songs trying to, tell people that no matter what you're going through, there'll be always better days. You just need to stay focused, keep pushing. And, if you stay focused, it'll definitely be a better day coming. Because I remember the first times, like, the first time I came to the UK,
Uh,
because like one of my first jobs was like a cleaning job, cleaning offices and stuff. And I
okay.
remember I couldn't even afford like a alarm clock. So half the time I would look out the window and think, oh man, I think it's 6 a.m. I need to come out. But only to realize when you get to work, it's like actually 4 a.m. Uh,
Whoa.
then they'll tell me, oh, you can't go in, it's too early. So, accept. So, with time, stay focused, stay on your goals, and there will always be a better day coming.
Always. Let me give you a round of applause. Positive. I'm feeling the message, man. And that goes with a lot of people. And us as Americans, I'm not even gonna lie, we take advantage of certain things.
Yeah,
And you have to be able to humble yourself in certain situations because just like you was going through it, a lot of us could be going through the same damn thing. And your message is basically don't give up. You
yeah.
understand? Your circumstances will change. You just got to keep grinding and keep hustling. So, salute to you, bro. For real.
No,
Yeah.
thank you. Much appreciated.
Yeah. So, have you been to the US yet?
Yeah, actually, I just left US how many, about 3, 4 days ago.
Oh,
But
okay.
last year I went to, last year I was in Las Vegas, then
Oh.
also went to California and Arizona, but that was more like a holiday. But this time I came, but I was only in America for like 5 days, but I was in New York, because I had to
Oh.
shoot like a video with Rusty Jukes. Met up with Craig G because he's also on the album, but
Yes, he
we're
is.
also working on same time we're also working with an EP with Craig G that's gonna come out after I release the album. So we're
Wow.
just talking business, trying to get
Yeah.
some game because he's been in the game for at least like 30 years, you know. So trying to just ask like how to stay focused and everything. So, you walked me through a few things. Then I also had another interview at thisis50.com and, just meet up with some of the guys I'm doing music with. Shout out to William Bosstick in Brooklyn.
No doubt.
He managed to also get me some fire beats, which I'm working on at the moment.
Uh-oh. Check you out. Done came here and picked up some beats and some knowledge on certain situations as far as in this music industry. Then came here and kind of dominate us. I see you. I
Yeah,
see you.
managed to also go to the Hip Hop Museum in the Bronx. So yeah, it
Oh,
was
you
a good
did.
feeling.
I know
Yeah,
that's
I had
I
to,
know that's
man.
that's good. Listen, when you know what I appreciate about you, you didn't waste no time. You actually came here
Yeah,
to
the schedule was like crazy, but I had to try squeezing everything because I'm also a Biggie fan, so I made sure I go to Bed-Stuy, the Biggie murals, the Biggie statue,
okay.
just trying to see everything. And I managed to squeeze in. I managed to go to all the 5 boroughs as well of New York. So,
Wow.
just yeah, I had to squeeze
That's
in,
dope.
and I went to Staten Island. to check out Ghostface Killer's shop as well, get some few stuff,
Nice.
just trying to
Listen,
squeeze everything up.
it's a beautiful. Listen, you came here, and my thing is, in this industry, you can't waste time, and you took the time to come here and do exactly what you want to do. So that's a good thing. That's called, you made sure that you was gonna take the tour like you were supposed to take it, and you did. And salute to you, brother, for real. So, how did you meet MJ? How did that connection happen? Because MJ, that's our people's. As you see, her logo, the Heat DJs is up here. So,
Yeah.
how did that connection happen?
Well, I was referred to by one of Canibus manager, like yes, the face.
Okay.
Um, I think she's Australian. But yeah, so I was trying to push my stuff, and it's like, oh, you actually also need like a publicist in the US, since you got a lot of artists from the US, trying to
Yeah.
push it. So she's the one who referred me to AJ. But shout out
Nice.
to MJ, man. She's cool. She's always on
Yeah.
the grind.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wake up like even 6 a.m. thinking I woke up early and see MJ has already started posting stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa, she never sleeps. She's always
Never.
on the ground. So yeah,
Always.
shout out to MJ, definitely.
Definitely shout out to MJ. So, what I want to know, Rhyme Apostles, how did that form into the song that we're about to play?
So basically, the so like way back I was telling you, like I used to work with this charity company to take the kids off the streets. So
Yes.
one of the guys who recorded these guys, his name is Deep Voice. He was the sound engineer. He makes beats as well. So but he's a bit secretive with his craft. He's picky. So one day I just walked into him in the studio. He's playing these beats. I'm like, what? Whose beat is this? Like the beat was crazy. Like it's like, no, 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 it's nothing. He closed his laptop, everything. So another day I just walked into him again and he's like playing some dope beats. So he was actually making beats. And finally he told me it's my beats. So I was like, I'm trying to make some songs. I need some beats.
Yeah.
So yeah, he played me some beats, like some crazy, crazy beats. So one of those beats were the one I used for the Rhyme Apostles.
Yes.
But I had that beat since like maybe 2012.
Yeah.
But I just felt like I need something nice for this. So like I think sometime last year I was like, okay, I'm ready for this. So initially my idea was to have like 4 MCs on this track.
Mm.
Um, So,
Wow.
but then I called it Rhyme Apostles. I was like, you know what, Rhyme Apostles, like the biblical apostles is 12. So I was
Yeah.
like, why can't I just keep pushing it till I get to like 12 MCs? See how it goes. It took a long time because some people will be on toes and stuff.
Yes. Yes.
So it might take like a month or two to get the verse back and stuff. So, but yeah, so I think Rax was one of the first people. Rax, Craig G, Rusty Jukes. So I
Yeah.
kept pushing by the day. I think the last MC to be jump on the track was Crooked Eye.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I just kept pushing. Then like with time, then I realized, woof, now we've actually got to 12 MCs.
Yeah, you
So
did.
that's how it kind of happened. And ironically, someone was telling me, "Oh, did you plan for this? Because the song is actually 12 minutes."
12 minutes.
I was like, "Wow, oh, I didn't even realize." But
12 minutes. 12
so
minutes.
yeah,
Yo.
it just
Straight fire though. Straight fire. I'm
yeah,
not even gonna lie. So
because I try
since
to pick the
yeah,
MCs. Like I enjoy listening to MCs I respect. So that's how we
yeah.
got to it.
Yeah, listen. And you got some good ones. For those who didn't understand or didn't hear what he just said that just come into the show. On this song, he got Keith Murray, K Solo, Rusty Jukes, Craig Mack, and others. Let me explain something. Those are four of some of the dopest MCs. Like, wow. I don't understand. I couldn't even get them to talk to me on IG. So how did you collect these guys to form this song called Rhyme Apostles?
Oh, I think it was like blind effort. Like a lot of MCs are like, so I was just trying to reach out. Yeah, so then some of them like they gave me like a response. Then I was like, how can I make this work? So but it got easier the more of the MCs I had on the song. So when I approached the next guys, I was like, oh, I got this song with Keith Murray, with Canibus, blah blah blah. So I need another few.
Oh,
So they'll be like, oh, Keith Murray's there, blah blah. So it made it a bit easier.
yes.
The more MCs I had on the track.
Right.
But yeah, some of them were humble. Shout out to Craig G, Rusty Jukes, Rax, K Solo. So that's how we went. And
You you actually got Jadakiss introducing the song.
yeah,
Now, all jokes aside, like I said, now this is kind of crazy because when I heard it, I'm listening to Jadakiss introducing Uncle Rhyme. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Let me listen to this track. And you actually at the end of the track. You're actually at the
yeah,
very end. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play it. It's not that much. It's like 2 minutes, but I caught your whole verse. So we're
yeah,
gonna play all the way up until the end of the song, and we're gonna come up with my man Rhyme Assassin. So we're about to play this song right now because it's actually getting crazy reviews on 2111 Radio. Like people been asking about the song. So we do have a top 20. We do
yeah,
have a top 20. And what's going on? A lot of people starting to vote for this actual song, even though it's 12 minutes. But people are feeling the verse and the cadence that everybody came with. Everybody came with fire.
yeah.
And
I like every rest of them, definitely.
you kind of killed it at the end. So we're gonna get your part too, but I'm gonna get towards I think Keith Murray and then past there,
And
and then
just
you're gonna
pass
get
it on. Yeah, no doubt.
all right. So we're gonna get this right now. If you want to introduce it, it's called Rhyme Apostles by my man Rhyme Assassins. Damn, that's hot. Let's go.
Yeah.
Come through, there's no discussion. I bring the beef the curry. Yeah, you already know. She wanna fight me because it's scam likely. But that's not likely. I do the right thing like Chuck and Spike Lee. I blow smoke in your face, I'm going, you act surprised. I do it all except apologize. Pinnacle rapper, there is no identical rapper. Typical trappers get on the track and I shit on them actors. Pick up the clapper like C-boy, you're not a D-boy. On the floor is where your B-boy spinning on it backwards. Best respected, I'm reckless. Flex a check on my necklace. Around the corner death is I disrespected his presence and asked him if he wanted some eggs with his wedges. Cause I die every night in my sleep. I'll be resurrected by breakfast. Soul of my energy, my soul is infinity. Niggas be stealing my flow, stolen identity. Even in the afterlife, I know my foes will remember me. Cause I sit on a throne made with the bones of my enemies. Tick tock, the bomb can be ignited. They say hip hop is dying and we all need to revive it. Tonight I'm with a psychic, she all geeked and excited. Wrote a song on my hand, let the palm reader recite it. She made a fortune.
I'm the game's villain. Punch your head to make it forth. The African warrior, nigga, I feed on impalas. You bounce or chihuahuas. You rapper do the smack to me. Verbal chiropractor. Snapper member rapper. A national guards battling identity crisis. One who will crisis. One on the cross or the dices. Penis under crisis, causing dermatitis. Every time I split flame, yo, let my quick game. You really think you're hot? Then my bars are hit sickness. Bend and whack MC and feed off the residue, regurgitate. Then I'll spit them out, ill up. Wacko Jack will bring the thrill, of course, no one ill 'em. I've been lit it, Johnny Wick with, I'm sick with. I've been writing tracks to Giacomo Agostini. Emulate Wuhan, Nana Yak can be me. Evade your domicile with the sprint precise missile. You cool nigga on the block, nigga I salute you. But my flow so cold, I make it polar bear shiver. Check the rhymes I deliver, skip the beat, your heart start to quiver. Your niggas down to divas, I'll leave you upon the river. You thought you was the man, but I'll make you reconsider. The top sport is mine, you better emphasis over. I cook whack rhymes, welcome to Benny Hannes. Snatch your soul, traded for a villa in Bahamas, it's assassin.
Yo. Come on, man.
Thank you, man.
Yo, you came through, yo. You came through. I'm not even gonna lie, you finished that off perfect. So yeah, so it has to be exciting to be having all these MCs on one song. You understand? And some of them that you actually fans of. So the process, what did you what did you write that whole verse? That was a freestyle or something you wrote?
Something I wrote, but um, there's a little bit of backstory to this because
Oh, go ahead. It's
I
okay.
wrote my verse,
Uh-huh.
but for some reason I lost all my files like days before doing it. But
What?
I was actually working in Jersey Island.
Uh-huh.
But it's a small island, and even in Jersey Island, when it happened, I couldn't get a studio in Jersey Island, and that was like days before it came out.
Wow.
So the one day I had to fly back to the UK to record the track and go back to Jersey on the same day. So, but I couldn't even go to my house to get the pad I've written it on. So I remembered most of the lines, but like I kind of had to rewrite it quickly.
Of course.
Then I re-recorded it, but that was like literally like on the day before. That's why when the song came out, it didn't come out like midnight. It came out like midday because I ended up having to rewrite the track and re-record and send it back to the
Yeah,
guy to mix and master. So
no
it
doubt.
dragged. So until like the next day, that's why there's a bit of delay in it coming out. So yeah, that's what it happened. But yeah, I'd written it. Yeah.
Yeah, but listen, I'm gonna tell you because I'm a hip hop head. You killed that verse, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. You killed that verse. You killed
No,
that
thank
verse.
you. Much appreciated.
I appreciated the song. I hear the song, like I said, I hear the song no lie 3 times a day on our station on 2111 radio. 3 times a day at least. And with that, what happens, I don't know if you know anything, but the radio station will play some of the best songs multiple times out of the day. And that's one of the best songs on 2111 radio. So salute to you and the whole package that you guys created as far as in that actual song.
Oh, thank
Congratulations.
you. Much appreciated.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. So now that when you was younger, you listened to KRS One, you listened to Canibus along with others. Can you give me your top five, top five hip hop artists?
Top
Right,
five. Oh, you
top
put me on
five
the spot.
right now. Yes.
Ah. Well, my number one never changes. Will never switches. It has to be KRS.
No doubt.
No doubt. Yeah. Oh, top five, man. That's crazy.
Exactly. Wow. KRS One, the teacher.
Teacher, man. Top five. It's difficult, man. I'm thinking. Top five.
Yeah. It's okay. Take your time, brother. Oh, my man is up in here talking about me back in the lunchroom. Hold on. Yo, what up, Keith? Let me tell you, that's my guy. We grew up together and went to high school together. And
Yeah.
we used to have battles in school. And he just said we needed you in those school lunchrooms back in the days. Wow. That's crazy.
I'll be
Good looking.
coming.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so
Oh yeah.
um
So KRS.
mhm.
Um, I have to say Biggie.
Ooh, no doubt.
Um, for
Ooh.
Rakim.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay, the God. Okay.
Oh,
Mm.
top five is always difficult, man. It switches
It
by the
is.
day.
Because there's so many. That's why I only picked five. Yeah.
Five, yeah. Craig G
Yeah.
because of the battles as well. Because you gotta be sick of the dome. Part of those, like
Very underrated. Very
definitely,
underrated.
man. That's
Very
why I'm
underrated.
making an EP with him, man. Because I know he's got sick
I know.
skill game.
Listen, his pen game is crazy. Still
Yeah,
to
definitely.
still to this day. I probably try to get him on the show soon.
Uh,
And you got one more.
oh man, seems like I only picked East Coast artists. Let me switch to West real quick.
Go ahead.
Uh, Crooked Eye.
Ooh, that's a nice one. He's
Because
nice. Okay.
you know, Crooked Eye, man. Even on my phone, I still have Crooked Eye when he done the weekly freestyles.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
dope.
man. I'm
He's
still
dope.
bumping to those freestyles, man. Still a lyrical giant.
Wow.
But
Let me
you
give
know,
you a
like
round.
this top five is crazy.
Let me tell you. The reason I say 5 because it's hard because you're a hip hop head. So if I would have said 10 or 20, you would have picked it like this. Easy. It would have been no problem. I give people 5 because it's a difficult thing because like you said, usually your top 5 changes every other week or every month. So,
Yeah, because you know, like there are many like dope MCs. So you know, like even my top five, I just say now, I still feel like I've left A, B, C, D, man. But you know, had to be 5. So yeah.
yes, exactly. So but okay, Keith, my man said who he said? Rakim, Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, and Ice Cube. Okay. That's
Yeah,
nice.
that's dope. Yeah, no doubt,
That's
no
dope.
doubt.
But yeah, people are in here, man. They saluting you, man, at the end of the day. And I'm happy that you was able to come here and explain this song because I'm gonna tell you, it's really making some traction out here in Orlando in the United States. And hopefully, like I said, you keep making this music because something in I do a lot of research and I heard that you actually making a song with Master Ace.
Yeah, I did one with Master Ace. It's called So Long.
Okay.
Uh, I did one with MOP.
What?
Yeah, man,
You was making rounds. You was
it's
making rounds.
coming, it's coming. One
You
with
make,
MOP. I got one with Saigon, one with Rock Monster, G Moski.
whoa.
Like I
Yeah.
mentioned, I'm doing an EP with Craig G.
Yeah.
Um,
That's
yeah,
great.
there's many
You
dope joints coming, and
yo.
I also got a track with Afura, but it's been produced by True Master.
Okay.
It's called Legacy, and I also
Nice.
got some production from Buckwild,
Yeah.
Archetype, and a few other guys. So yeah,
You
it's work in
is making
progress. So
listen, again, I have you now, right? So the thing is, when those projects start hitting, I'm gonna bring you back because at the end of the day, this is only the beginning. I feel this is only
yeah,
and Ram Apostles, that song that's one of those songs, that's a classic because you have so many different artists on it. You have legends on that damn song.
yeah, no doubt, man.
You got some legends. A lot of people can't say that. And you're not even living in the United States and you sitting up in there in the UK by way of Zimbabwe. And brother, you is killing it. And you're not even in the United States and you're killing it. So salute to you because at this point, when you do come here for those tours, we already gonna know who you are. You
Yeah,
understand?
no doubt.
You can't sneak up on us because you're on 21 Living Radio. I'm gonna tell you
Yeah,
that right now. We already know who this man is. You know what I'm saying?
you know
Yeah,
what time it is.
exactly, exactly, man. So, before I let you go, now, is it true? Is it 1 o'clock over there? 1:39
Yeah,
over there
it's like 1:39 at the minute.
in the
So I think
morning.
it's like a 5 hour difference. Yeah.
5 hour dip. Let me tell you something, man. Thank you for staying up late to come and to the show. I didn't even know. I'm gonna tell you something. Before this interview, I did not know you was in UK. Had no clue. I'm playing the music. I'm having a good time. And then today, I hear your voice, and I say, "Wait a minute, hold up. Let me look at his resume and whatever." And I'm looking. I'm like, "Oh man, we could have scheduled this like early morning here, and it would have been like afternoon over there, correct?"
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but it's all good.
yeah, yeah. Listen, at this point, I need to have you come back when those projects start hitting. I'm gonna hit MJ up. I'm gonna be like, "Listen, I need him to come back because we're gonna put some more music on our platform. Soon as you come out with your next single, I'll put it up there. I got you. We'll be on 2111 Radio. That'll be 2 songs.
Thank you very much.
And
I
and
appreciate the love.
I extend my offer because at the end of the day, we all trying to support each other at 2111 Radio. And if you on my station, I'm the program director. If you're on my station, I'm gonna support you as far as in being an artist on here. So if you have any posts that you want to do on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, all you got to do is tag us. Tag 2111 Radio. We'll put it in our stories, no problem. The
Yeah,
more
no
people to see
doubt.
it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, any shout outs you want to do before I let you go?
Shout out to everyone on the Ram Apostle track, because if it wasn't for all of them, we wouldn't be here discussing this. So yeah, shout out to all the MCs and everyone who supported me like all the way. Shout out to T Nice, DJ Prometheus, and everyone showing some love. Shout out to
No doubt.
MJ, of course.
No doubt. Shout out to AJ for real. She's dope. She's one of the dopest PRs out there. So you definitely get in good hands.
Yeah, she putting in that work.
Yeah, you already know she's probably doing something. But
Yeah,
man, I appreciate you coming to my show, and I extend my invitation for you to come back with your next project. And again, it's been an honor. It really has been an honor, brother. I appreciate you.
Thank you for showcasing the Ram Apostles in this interview. Much appreciated.
Yes,
Peace
sir.
and blessings.
Peace and blessings, man. I appreciate you. And I appreciate everybody for showing up tonight. It's actually people up in here. And I appreciate everybody for coming in and tuning in, making comments or whatever, and showing love to my man, Ram Assassin. You know what I'm saying? So salute to everybody. And we'll talk to y'all soon. Good night.
Peace.